Live from Dodger Stadium, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the Major League pool. He's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life. So I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Lance Lynn. What do we need to know here?
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Rosario grabs it on the run. This is Corbin Carroll. 3 for 13 so far in the series. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one missing inside.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Down and in, moved his feet. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. 2 outs. Strike 2. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first. And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. Carroll off of first with 2 away. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. That's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. One left for Arizona. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're dialed into the show. Back here in L.A. and on the hill, Brandon Pfaadt. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. The pitch. There's the strike. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 4 for 12 in the series so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have him here if they didn't feel he was ready to pitch at this level, and this is a great chance for him to prove himself.
And puts the squeeze on that, and there's one down. Here's Mookie Betts. And that's in there for strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike two.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Smith drifts towards it. And there's two away. JD Martinez stands in. 4 for 4 last night. Swung on, belted. Way back there. That one hops against the fence. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Max Muncy. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And fouled off. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They get the out on Muncy. What a play. Inning over. Dodgers strand a couple. We played an inning. No score. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Ketel Marte. In the air to left center. One up, one down. Here's Gurriel. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And ball one. Lynn, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a slider. No score here in the second. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. And if it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
Kicks and deals. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Evan Longoria stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Just 1 for 12 in the series coming in. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing, no appeal. Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Longoria retired. And that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Fat back to work. Out towards left center. And it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Jason Hayward. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Thomas puts it away, and there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. On a line out towards center. Thomas makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Michael Busch in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is downstairs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Righty to the plate. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And here it comes. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
No matter what they think.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Bounce to the right side, and it gets by him.
Back-to-back base hits. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ahmed Rosario now at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Bounce to the left side. Longoria. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now the right fielder, Pavin Smith. The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch.
Ball 2.
The punch out there, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left field. Martinez has a beat on it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And there's a ball. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next one just misses. And it's a full count. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Perdomo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Curveball drops in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Thomas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and they're down 2-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Mookie now. The right-hander back to work. On the ground to short. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Martinez takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is gone. J.D. Martinez takes him deep. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
An incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1. Muncy, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. And that one sliced foul. Now fly ball to right center. Thomas gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
We all have different visions of a future. What you think lie ahead for the coming days? New leaves are on the
And welcome back. On to the fourth. And stepping in is the speedy Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Fought off foul. And the pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. In the dirt. Smith gets it to first. One up, one down.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Martinez reaching back towards the wall and out of here. His first homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And the 0-1. Good eye right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Struck out looking in his first at bat. In there for strike 1. And that skips in the dirt.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. Or with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Popped up. Rosario makes the catch, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, Jason Hayward. And the right-hander back to work. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He circles the bases, his second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
Like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's a speed threat, James Outman. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Short hop liner, handled it short. The throw, and they get the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Thomas makes the grab on the run. Well, they've been able to get to the rookie a little bit here in his debut. That's something to be expected, even for someone with a lot of promise. What have you seen, Chris?
Well, we can't make any sweeping declarations about the future.
That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. But now they hold him to a single. Doesn't have plus speed, so I guess they didn't want to try and stretch it there. Now the number 2 hitter, Ahmed Rosario. In the air, right field. Smith coming on. And that's the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out.
New inning getting started. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. And a pitch. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. In the air, left field. Martinez has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. So up next, Pavin Smith. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Rips that one to right and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Mookie Betts.
Can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas till we can
Bat back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Smith settles under this one, and there's one away.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Righty delivers. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. Another homer. And they add on. It's 5-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Max Muncy at the dish. Slap the other way, foul. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. wind of the pitch. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Kevin Ginkel. This is his first appearance of the season. And now Jason Hayward. First offering misses the mark. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Carroll makes the catch. And that'll do it. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in L.A., top of the 6th inning. Alec Thomas now. That's in there. Thomas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 22 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball. The 2-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he deals. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one wrapped foul.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Outman pulls it down, and there's one down. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. And there's the strike. Thomas leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. The throw in. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Close play, but in there. The 1-1. And a good eye there. One out and a runner at second. That one lifted to left. Martinez has a beat on it and makes the grab. 2 away now. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. There's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2. That smash towards center. Outman brings it in for the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 5-2. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Here comes a pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Mantiply preparing to come on if needed. And now the count is even. Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
The next offering misses. 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. And there are 2 down. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. That one the other way, and foul ball. Freeman, a former Gold Glove winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Out of here. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. It's 6-2.
Put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And next for LA, Ahmed Rosario. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the 0-2. Out to short, Perdomo. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Lynn back to work. And that's downstairs and outside. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. That's it for Lance Lynn in this one. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Bobby Miller. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And that's through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Kicks and fires. That's a little bit low. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Gurriel gets his lead at first with nobody out.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that one missing low. And down on strikes. And one gone. Man at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Peyton Smith. Pitch misses. Ball one. They say you win. The pitch. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. In there safely. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch misses. Ball three. Late with the swing there. (3-2). Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Moreno in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one misses. 3-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runners at first and second with one gone. On the ground, could be two. Takes it to the bag. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 2.
Goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Joe Mantiply. This is his third time out this year. Now it's Mookie Betts. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And here it comes. With the shift on, pits right into it. Perdomo on to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Boots it.
No, he's in.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. Swings through that one. 0-1. Mantiply, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. And the next pitch is way outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. In the air, center field. Thomas gets under it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Line drive. They get the force. That's out number 3. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 2. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Alek Thomas. The pitch. Strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. The 1-1. On the ground, right side. Bush whips it to first on the run. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch just misses.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The wind of the pitch. Close, but called a ball. And it's 3-0.
No strike.
And a 4-pitch walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Carroll, the next to hit, takes outside. This one popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Good eye right there.
Ball 1, no
Perdomo off of first with 2 away. Next offering misses. 2-0. Foul ball. The 2-1. Line drive makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for Arizona. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Jason Hayward. And the pitch. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Foul ball there. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. And a foul ball. The pitch. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Thomas makes the grab for the second out. And next for LA, Michael Bush. He's already homered here in this one. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Line drive, base hit. Bush around third. He scores, and the lead is up to 5. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Up the middle, Perdomo. They take the force out, and that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Diamondbacks 2. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one hooked foul. Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball still 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. Just off the inside edge. In the air, left field, down the line. Martinez racing over to make the catch. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch doesn't find the zone. To the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first. Now only 1 out remaining. Now up next for Arizona, Evan Longoria. Ball 1 low.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a strike. Here's a 1-1. In the air, left field. Martinez has a beat on it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers win the series as they take 3 out of 4 on the weekend.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
I lost my mind. Reality so hard to find when the devil trying to call your line.